I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. Jesus Christ, Hitler, yay. Third party, sponsor that.
You don't know that? You never know what can happen on this show, as I've learned.
We started arguing about what were the best movies. And all my best movies are like Coming to America, Meet the Parents.
And I'll tell you, if it was in a Jewish mother on Friday with no everybody raised their hands. So wait a second.
Kicked out. According to Brandon Marshall, a former NFL player, this allegedly took place after Kanye West acquired seats directly in front of the singer's private room. Former NFL wide receiver Brandon Marshall has asserted that Kanye West was ejected from his seat at the Super Bowl as a result of Taylor Swift's actions.
Well, I can be myself because I sit in those depositions and it'd be hilarious. I remember I was in a deposition with Suge Knight.
50% of our deaths is abortion. 25% of us go to prison. Raise one hand if you don't know one in prison.
I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
And I'm telling you, it's the truth. No, they don't. Not everybody that's on the NBA.
Allegedly, this transpired when West acquired seats at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas that were just in front of the singer's private suite. More tea, so Kanye West pulls up to the Super Bowl, Marshall stated on the podcast Paper Route on Tuesday, which was broadcast on February 13. Kanye West purchases a ticket directly in front of Taylor Swift's booth, which means that whenever they were going to be displaying Taylor Swift, Kanye's face was going to be there. As is characteristic of Kanye, he was wearing a mask. Therefore, Taylor Swift is fuming with rage. Marshall, who was a player in the league from 2006 to 2018, noted that she, Boom Boom, makes a call or two. Everybody's involved. Kanye is expelled from the stadium, the announcer said. Tea that is hot, tea that is hot.
Since the college dropout, I always felt like I made melodies, that were like, I feel like country and...
Like a latte right now. No one? Glass of wine?
Is that I'm supposed to choose something based on my race. If that was the case, I wouldn't have never wore a pink polo.
You have to get back to their beef because he was attempting to use her celebrity to his advantage in order to make some money. It was at the 2009 Video Music Awards that West launched his dispute with Taylor Swift. He interrupted her acceptance speech for the award of Best Video by a Female Artist. In the years that followed, it seemed as though the two celebrities had resolved their differences, but in 2016, West released a song named Famous, in which he referred to Swift as that bitch. Swift allegedly granted West permission to use the word in his song, according to West. Taylor, on the other hand, denied the assertion.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. Jesus Christ, Hitler, yay. Third party, sponsor that.
You breathe? I can breathe. I can. Yeah. Is it easy? I think the other one's better. No.
Act is my favorite category.
You don't have to go into that.
Swift's huge laugh, which she let out while singing about forgiving West at a gig in Seattle, catapulted her to the forefront of the internet in the previous year. This is the first time since 2018 that the Grammy winner sang her diss hit, This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things, which was released by Kanye West. The video went viral. As Swift performed an acoustic rendition of the song at Lumen Field in Seattle, she couldn't help but laugh out loud during her performance. She began singing, and here's to you because forgiveness is a nice thing to do, and then she burst out laughing. After recovering her composure, the woman, who was 33 years old at the time, stated, I can't even say it with a straight face. Kanye's reaction to rumors. Kanye West has adopted the stance that he is neither Taylor Swift's enemy nor her friend. On Wednesday night, the rapper Jesus Walks answered a Swiftie emergency on Instagram. In an attempt to stop West from topping the charts, fans of the 14-time Grammy winner called for everyone to listen to Beyoncé's new single, Texas Hold'em, in what was known as the Swiftie emergency. According to the rapper, he has far more beneficial toward Taylor Swift's career than detrimental toward her career.
Music has helped me so much in just getting through life. And that's one of the things I'm very thankful.
Thinking to myself, this game is over. I just blew the team.
You don't know that?
You never know what can happen on this show, as I've learned.
Maybe they did it on purpose so I could finally hear. If I was listening, I was like, man.
So you hadn't even heard it when you did the Grammy
I was like,
rant?
man, this is like kind of good.
He included a screenshot of a Swiftie tweet with the caption, "When I said that I'm the new Jesus bitch, I wasn't even thinking about Taylor Swift," all in capital letters. "The previous year was extremely difficult for me, my wife, my children, friends, and family," he said, going on to discuss the challenges he faced as a result of posting anti-Semitic remarks on social media. "I was fired from my job, I was not allowed to stay in hotels, and I was not allowed to enter certain restaurants because of my behavior." The four-time parent then reaffirmed to his followers that he was on Taylor's side when Scooter Braun bought her masters without her consent. "She and Beyoncé are big inspirations to all members of the music industry," he went on. "It's a common statement that they both sell out shows and tours. I firmly believe that my contributions to Taylor Swift's career have outweighed any negative effects."
God, okay, I'm gonna do it, I guess.
We started arguing about what were the best movies. And all my best movies are like Coming to America, Meet the Parents.
I feel like I had an entire year to process.
He said to Taylor Swift's followers, "I am not your buddy, but I am also not your adversary. I am not your enemy." Then, West denied rumors that Swift had him and his spouse, Bianca Censori, evicted from the Super Bowl because the rapper had purportedly purchased seats right in front of her opulent suite. "Furthermore, I was not expelled from the Super Bowl. We got up from our seats to visit different buddies in YG's box," he said. "It was a very enjoyable experience. I wanted to take my wife for a stroll and make sure she had a good time because she had never attended a Super Bowl." In addition to being seen on camera during the game, West and his spouse Bianca were also visible during the CBS broadcast, sitting in the stands. West was seen sporting a full head covering and a crucifix mask that twisted his head while at the big game. The 29-year-old Censori was also observed donning a black latex balaclava. Pictures from the game showed West standing behind someone who looked like a security guard, and he wasn't even close to Swift's celebrity-filled suite. West and Swift haven't been friends since West interrupted Swift's 2009 Video Music Awards acceptance speech. When Gold Digger, a rapper, mentioned her in his song Famous in 2016, the animosity between the two people peaked. I have the impression that Taylor and I may still be having physical relations. Why is that? He unleashed the divisive song declaring, "I made that bitch famous."
The phase I went through, like I had a glass quill with like an ink jet.
I mean, you can if you want, but
I mean, what's the point of being Kanye West if you can't? Let's break down the porn
let's
categories.
After Swift claimed that she never gave West permission to use her name on the song, Kim Kardashian, who was then married to West, shared a phone conversation that proved the pop singer had given Ye permission to use her name. It was then shown that the recorded talk had been modified. Swift eventually returned in the spotlight with the release of Reputation, her 6th studio album. Swift had spent a year in hiding, already facing problems. In the last hours of Christmas Day, Kanye West posted a series of anti-Semitic comments on Instagram. For this, he has since apologized to the Jewish community. The rapper, who is bipolar, said he was sorry for any unintentional outbursts and pledged to use what he learned to guarantee future events are more sensitive and understanding.
And I'll tell you, if it was in a Jewish mother on Friday with no everybody raised their hands. So wait a second.
Sheep Boom Boom makes a call or two. Everybody's involved. He gets kicked out the stage.
But I have this award and I put it in my kitchen. And every single morning when I go down and I just...
Because you trying to give me advice about something. You ain't got the answer. You ain't spent $13 million of your own money trying to empower yourself.
Yep. He said that he is committed to making amends and promoting unity, and that forgiveness is important to him as he wrapped up his nativity note. Following his most recent anti-Semitic outburst in Las Vegas earlier this month, during which he incorrectly asserted that there are 60 million Jews and 60 million Americans in the world, comes West's act of atonement. West made up the assertion that Trump is a Zionist and that it is sponsored by third parties including Ye, Hitler, and Jesus Christ, in a video that TMZ was able to secure. West further disclosed that his anti-Semitic rants are currently causing him financial issues. He claims that his financial situation has gotten worse as a result of his earlier outbursts, which is why he has been having trouble obtaining venues for his gigs. The 46-year-old father of 4 talked about the challenges he's been having.
We don't have to bow to this. Okay, it's 60 million of us in America, 60 million Jews in the world.
I don't know exactly how I feel about something until I write that song about it. And that's how I know what my opinion is on something.
Big one to start off with. And how was it for you?
I have no idea how it was because I haven't seen it back. I'm terrified.
I had plastic surgery because I was trying to look good for y'all. I got liposuction.
With his $850,000 titanium dentures installation in a lisp-filled video that he shared on Instagram. The rapper, best known for the song Jesus Walks, then shared an odd analogy comparing his personal hardships to those of Elvis Presley in a later post. He said in his writing that, "I have not been permitted to perform in a year." He claimed that the only arena he has been able to reserve for his tour is the United Center, which is situated in his hometown of Chicago. 6 hours later, West seemed to clarify that in fact, the firm had given him authorization to book their venues. He sent a screen grab of a text message from his booking manager informing him that he would send out an email with any fresh offers and availability first thing in the morning.
This will be on fire. This will be on fire. And then...
Just like that, when someone comes up and says something like, "I am a god," everybody says, "Who does he think he is?"
In the 13th year, I don't know if you guys know this, I have a thing with 13s. Does anyone? It's a very little known fact about me.
Additionally, it was mentioned that West might be looking at the prospect of obtaining a venue in Australia. West, who has bipolar disorder, rants and raves about a variety of subjects in December, including Donald Trump, Jesus, and Adolf Hitler. He commanded the audience to shut the fuck up after that and launched into a tirade about how all the rich fucks in the room send their kids to Zionist schools and disparage the private school his kids attend. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.